If you got 20 grand or less and you want a car that just works, this video is your cheat code. We're going through 5 Toyota sedans that punch way above their price. The Yaris, the Corolla, the Prius, the Camry, and Avalon. I will walk through which years to target, realistic prices, key specs, what tends to break and what does not, plus what owners love and what they side-eye. By the end, you will have a clear picture of which one fits your life best without blowing your budget. Let's start with the Toyota Yaris, the small one that just refuses to die. If you're a city driver, student, or just need a cheap-to-run commuter, the Yaris is your friend. The sweet spot is the 2016 to 2018 Yaris hatch and the 2017 to 2020 Yaris sedan, also known as the Yaris IA, which was based on the Mazda 2 and has a surprisingly fun steering feel. The sedan version especially has a slick 6-speed automatic and returns around 32 to 40 miles per gallon combined. Right now, you can usually find a 2018 to 2020 Yaris sedans for $9,500 to $16,500 depending on mileage and trim. Problems are minimal. Mostly regular wear items like struts and bushings always run the wind for recalls, even though the Yaris has had very few. Owners praise the easy parking, low running costs, and dependable nature. Fun fact, Toyota ended US Yaris sales after 2020, which means used values are holding steady since there's no new one to compete with. If you want the most refined drive in a small package, look for a 2017 to 2020 Yaris sedan. Next is the Toyota Corolla, the default answer for a reason. It's been the best-selling car in history with over 50 million sold globally. For under $20,000, I recommend focusing on the 2014 to 2019 11th generation models, especially 2016 to 2018 in LE or SE trims. We're steering clear of the LE Eco trim due to some reliability concerns. Stick with the standard 1.8 liter setup. Prices range from about $9,000 to $16,000 depending on the miles and the condition. These cars use a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder with 132 horsepower paired with a CVT and generally achieve mid-30s in miles. Before buying, check that the CVT has had regular fluid changes and listen for any odd transmission noises. Common rare items are front struts, engine mounts, and wheel bearings. As always, run a recall check, especially for the broader Toyota fuel pump recall that affected certain years. Owners love the roomy backseat, solid build quality, and the fact that it's a no drama car to own. Then there is the Toyota Prius, the mileage monster. I recommend starting with the 2015 model year if you're on a tight budget, but ideally go for 2016 or newer, which marks the start of the 4th generation. These models got a redesign, improved ride, and even better MPG, around 52 MPG combined, with the 2 Eco trim reaching up to 56, though the regular trims are more than good enough. A 2016 to 2018 Prius typically goes for $10,000 to $19,000. The big advantage of the 2016 plus cars is they avoid the common head gasket and EGR clogging issues that sometimes plague 2010 to 2015 models. Hybrid batteries in these newer Priuses can last 150,000 to 250,000 miles or more if cared for. Owners rave about the insane fuel economy and the surprisingly spacious hatchback cargo area. If you want maximum miles per gallon with minimal headache, a 2016 to 2018 Prius 2 or 3 is a smart bet. Moving up in size, the Toyota Camry is the mid-size king with cheap miles. For under $20,000, look for the 2015 to 2017 7th generation refresh, or even a higher mileage 2018 8th generation model if it's in great shape. Prices range from $11,000 to $17,000 for the 2016 to 2017 cars and $14,000 to $20,000 for some 2018s. Most use the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder with 178 to 203 horsepower, though the V6 is out there if you want more power. Expect miles per gallon in the low 30s combined with the 4-cylinder. Watch for fuel pump recalls on 2018 to 2019 models and make sure any 8th generation Camry drives smooth through all gears. Owners love the quiet ride, roomy interior, and highway miles per gallon that can hit 35 to 40 without even trying. Finally, the Toyota Avalon, a Lexus Light without the Lexus price tag. This is the large, plush sedan that's perfect for long road trips. The 2013 to 2018 4th generation cars are your target here, often selling for $12,000 to $19,000 depending on miles and trim. You'll get a buttery 3.5 liter V6 with 268 horsepower, a smooth 6-speed automatic, and around 24 miles per gallon combined. It's incredibly comfortable, quiet, and roomy. Common issues are limited to normal wear items like struts and control arms. Like other Toyotas, check for fuel pump recall coverage. Owners consistently say it's one of the most comfortable sedans they have ever owned. Since the Avalon was discontinued in 2022 and replaced by Toyota Crown, demand for clean used Avalons remain incredibly strong. So, which should you buy? For best miles per gallon, go 2016 to 2018 Prius. For lowest risk and easiest ownership, stick with the 2016 to 2018 Corolla LE or SE, not the Eco. For maximum comfort, the 2014 to 2016 Avalon is the king. For the best all-rounder, a 2016 to 2018 Camry LE or SE is hard to beat. And if you're tight on budget and need something small, the 2017 to 2020 Yaris sedan will serve you well. No matter which Toyota you pick, get a Carfax or AutoCheck history check done. Check maintenance records, run a recall check, and get a thorough inspection before buying. Seriously, spending $100 to $200 on a pre-purchase inspection is worth every penny if it saves you from thousands in hidden repairs. Have the mechanic check for oil sludge, rust in hidden areas, signs of flood damage, and any past accident repairs. Look for uneven panel gaps, mismatched paint, or overspray. Check under the carpet for moisture, signs of water, and inspect the spare tire well for rust or dampness. If you're buying from a private seller, verify the title is in the seller's name and that it's the original, not a photocopy or a fake copy. In fact, I recommend completing the transaction at your local DMV. That way you transfer the title on the spot, avoid fake paperwork, and make sure there are no liens or surprises. While you're there, confirm the VIN on the title matches the VIN on the dash and door jamb. Also, bring your driver's license, proof of insurance, and any payment in a secure form like a cashier's check. No handing over cash in a parking lot to someone you just met on Craigslist. Taking these steps might sound like overkill, but they are the difference between getting a dependable Toyota and inheriting someone else's problem and getting robbed. If you found this video helpful, I would be really grateful if you could hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and drop a comment sharing your experience with any one of these cars. Your story might help someone else make the right choice, and that's what this channel is all about. And hey, if you know someone who's car shopping, send them this video. It might just save them a lot of money and a lot of headaches.